Okay. Good?
Yeah.
Alright. Welcome to 230 Dudes. I'm Charles Schuling.
And I'm Antonio Harrison.
It's time for the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl!
Super Bowl! Dun, 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 dun.
It's the greatest game alive!
It is. Football, and it's like the culmination of an entire season. You get ready, you get amped up, and here we go. Super Bowl Sunday.
Super Bowl 50. Denver
Super Bowl
Broncos.
50. I know, right?
Yeah.
It's a big one.
Yeah. Broncos. Denver Broncos.
Yes.
Carolina Panthers.
Right? I don't know who the halftime show is. I honestly don't even know.
Coldplay.
Oh, that's super lame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they were still alive.
Right. No, are they even a fame? Like, have they been famous since 10 years ago? What the hell? Come on, Super Bowl 50?
Yeah. No, that was the wrong move.
I do know that Lady Gaga is singing the national anthem.
Okay.
I'm indifferent.
Yeah, me too. Whatever. I haven't seen a really good Super Bowl halftime since Missy Elliott coming out last year.
Yeah, that was great, wasn't it? That was a really cool surprise.
It's Missy.
Yeah, I know. I was with Rocio's family, but all of a sudden she comes out and everyone in the room went, Missy! Like, it was a big thing.
All right, so this has nothing to do with the podcast.
No, this is just a Super Bowl video.
Prediction time.
Prediction time.
All right, so they're at Levi Stadium,
Yes.
Santa Clara.
Right.
They are Denver Broncos versus Carolina Panthers.
Yes.
Peyton Manning, Cam Newton.
Peyton Manning, possibility of being his last season, I think,
His
especially
last rodeo.
his last rodeo. He even said that.
Yes.
To
Bill Belichick.
To Bill Belichick
50-yard
after
line.
the last game. So hopefully, in his mind, hopefully he wins and then he can retire on
A
top.
little John Elway reminiscent.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And then you got Cam Newton, the rising MVP of the National Football League.
He's a dancing machine.
Yes. And if you have a problem with his dancing, you better have a problem with Aaron Rodgers thrusting across the field with discount double check. All right?
Yeah.
I don't dab and I won't dab.
You're not going to dab?
Dab. At least I didn't put the arm up. All right, so what are your thoughts?
I'll just say it straight up. I'm going Panthers on this one. We've got a 15-1 season. They destroyed this season. This is a tight team. They play together. They play good football. Cam Newton is ridiculous. He isn't afraid to do any different kind of play that he needs to, and he likes to just go for it himself, and that's kind of fun to watch. In that last game against the Patriots, he had 2 different touchdowns. Both of them were right at the line, and he just jumped up and over people.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. It's kind of ridiculous. I think he's fun to watch. I think he's young and energetic. I think that he's excited, he's pumped, and I think he's going to take this one.
Okay. So I can see the storyline of Peyton Manning. It reminds me of Ray Lewis, his last year. I knew that they were going to win. He was destined to go out the Super Bowl champ. Same with Jerome Bettis.
Yeah.
John Elway.
Yeah.
But Carolina is just too nasty, man. Luke Kuechly is my favorite player in the NFL right now. Middle linebacker for Carolina. His partner in crime, Thomas Davis. And then you got Josh Norman as well at the cornerback position. I think they're just going to destroy the Broncos' offense. I mean, Peyton Manning's going to be sacked more times than he's ever been in any game ever in history.
Yeah.
They're going to come after him.
Yeah.
They're going to come after him. They're going to load the box up and just bring him. Cam Newton, now, Broncos' defense is legit.
Yes.
They are a legitimate
Yep.
top defense, top 3 in the league, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think Carolina's defense is actually a little better.
I agree.
But if they decide to rush 4 on the line, Cam Newton is going to exploit that beyond belief. It's going to be a wrap. He's going to be running all over the place. The only way Denver has a chance is if they stay close and stifle Carolina's offense with some trickery. Maybe Von Miller just explodes and has a crazy game, and it remains close until the 4th quarter, middle of the 4th, and then Peyton Manning, it's up for grabs.
Yeah.
Because we all know what he can do at the end of a game.
What he can do.
Yes.
Right.
And he's had some pretty good playoff games thus far. So, but if my prediction, Carolina comes out, destroys Broncos offense, has a pick 6 or something to the house.
Right.
All of a sudden they're up by like 21 points by the middle of the 2nd quarter.
Yeah. I think that's entirely possible. And I'll be you for a minute. 2 things. One, I like how your favorite player in the NFL is a middle linebacker.
Yes. And have you watched him play?
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean, but only you would have a favorite player be a middle linebacker.
My favorite player before him was Troy Polamalu.
Yeah.
And they're the exact same pedigree.
Yeah.
They're just one smaller than the other, and
yeah.
one's a little more physical. But Luke Kuechly runs sideline to sideline, non-stop all game.
Yeah, and he's all over the place. I absolutely agree with you, and Polamalu was also a badass. But that's neither here nor there. My second thing was I totally agree with you on the Broncos' defense.
Yes.
I think the Broncos' offense is where there's some question. Because sometimes this season they show up, and sometimes they do not show up. Their 4 losses were real losses because they weren't there to play those days.
Yep.
And I think that there's a possibility of that coming around this time too. I think those guys get a little bit cocky. I think they get a little bit overexcited. And I think that this one is going to be a Panthers game like from the get-go.
They could have learned their lesson against their ass kicking against Seattle, though.
Yeah,
in the Super Bowl. They could have learned their lesson, but I don't know. I do want to say this though, even though I predict Carolina to just stomp the shit out of the Broncos, I really hope that doesn't happen. I want to see a real Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I don't want to just see a molly-whopping like. Have you ever heard that word?
No.
Molly-whopped?
No.
No, yeah. I don't want to see anybody get molly-whopped.
I think I understand what it means, but I haven't heard that before. Yeah, I'm totally with you. I would like to see this game go right up until the last few minutes of the game. Like, that'd be really fun to watch. Point prediction? Like, total score?
I'm going Panthers 37, Broncos 22.
Cool. I was going to go 32-22.
Okay.
Panthers. So we're right around the same place. There you have it. The dudes' predictions. The dudes picked the Panthers.
The Panthers, all the way. We'll be watching it here in the man cave / studio. Well, that day it'll be a man cave.
Yes.
Today it's a studio.
Right. It's a multi-purpose room.
Yes. We utilize it for all kinds of things.
Thanks for watching.